In this video, we're going to give you 5 reasons why KASPA is primed to dominate in the next 2 years. KASPA, an altcoin that has flew in the last couple months from around 4 cents to right now 13 cents, but I don't think it's done just yet. And I don't think we're even getting close to where the upside potential is for KASPA. So again, in this video, we're going to break it down for you. I'm going to give you my 5 reasons why I think KASPA could be a dominant force, and I think it could even be a top 10, perhaps even top 5 crypto before the end of the next bull cycle. So if that sounds good to you guys, make sure you hit the like button down below. Also, subscribe if you haven't already. Here on the channel, we talk about everything cryptocurrency from KASPA to Cardano to Ethereum, Polygon, all of the major alts to Bitcoin as well, and more macro, right? Taking a look at the overall markets at large and talking about cryptocurrency within them. So we cover all the bases here on the channel, and I've been invested in crypto since late 2020 and learning every single day. So if you want to learn with me, subscribe down below. So let's not waste any more time. Let's jump in and talk about where we think we are going in this next bull cycle. And I want to start with one reason. And we're seeing right now retail demand is starting to pick up. That is a big one for me. So if we take a look at what's going on right now, this is KASPA Insider over on X. And this is a big one for me. Although there has been a consolidation in the price of KAS, it says, during the previous month, we have experienced a remarkable surge of 40,000 number of new addresses holding at least more than one KASPA within the last 6 days. That is a huge influx of new investors. Anytime you see this amount of people coming into an asset ahead of a big bull cycle, we saw this with many of the cryptos that exploded back in 2021. This is a really bullish sign. So this shows me that the retail money that is out there in crypto right now, they are flocking to KASPA. So presently, KASPA has accumulated a total of 309,000 holders. But look at this chart. Here we go. Just look at what's happened in the last few months. We started talking about KASPA in October. So we got in there at a good time period, because look at this. We have went from 230,000 holders to over 300,000 holders in a very short amount of time. There's your total addresses number. So this is reason number one. We're just seeing steady growth within the holder base, right? Reason number two is the hash rate. Again, setting an all-time high. Remember, KASPA is a proof of work cryptocurrency, very similar to how Bitcoin is built. It is really set up to be a better new age Bitcoin, right? And KASPA right here, their hash rate is hitting another all-time high here today on December 8th. This is a really, really good sign. And when we consider their halving schedule, it's also extremely bullish. They have a better halving schedule, in my opinion, than Bitcoin. They do it a little bit more often than Bitcoin, and their tokenomics are set up perfectly, right? So very, very bullish on that front as well. That's reason number two. Reason number three is we have seen continued partnerships and more exchange listings coming in here in 2023. We still haven't seen the big exchanges come in, which is very bullish in and of itself, because that's still going to come, the Binances, the Coinbases. But these type of partnerships, also a big deal, right? So Carbon Browser has over 7+ million users. They talk about them being the fastest Web3 browser. It's fully decentralized. They have an ad blocker, 100% private, multi-chain wallets. They are teaming up with KASPA. Yeah, KAS is getting listed on the Carbon wallet. This unlocks KASPA to potentially 7 million different people using the Carbon wallet. And these partnerships are always crucial for long-term success. So KAS is on the LDX.Fi swap, seamless KASPA chain integration on LDX.Fi as well. So the Carbon browser partnership and other big partnerships like this is reason to believe that we have just a ton going for us here in this next cycle. And the last reason is kind of multifaceted here. I just want to kind of talk about where we are in the macro of things. If we take a look at this right here, KASPA's ranked number 27 on CoinMarketCap. They were stuck right around a $1 billion market cap for a really long time. Now they're up near a $3 billion market cap. They have grown tremendously throughout their existence. They launched in November 2021, which, if you guys remember, that was a brutal time to launch. Actually, it was a good time to launch, but it was tough because that was the end of the bull cycle, right? So it wasn't a terrible time, but they went through some terrible times in November 2022, right? When the whole FTX debacle happened, but it didn't stop them. I mean, their chart just looks unbelievable. You guys have seen it before. I've pulled it up. I mean, look at their all chart. That is their all-time chart, right? So, 2021, 2022 didn't do much at all. It was very quiet, just kind of hanging around, not doing much. And then we got the pop to 3 cents back in April of this year, right? And I actually entered my position around 4 cents is when I entered my position back here in late September, early October, right before the really big launch, which was awesome. Great timing on that. Sometimes every blind squirrel finds a nut, right? We got in there at the right time for sure. And, KASPA, though, what's bullish about this, it really hasn't experienced a full-fledged bull run, right? It just caught the tail end of the last one. I'm really looking forward to seeing it ramp up as it's doing now and capturing the complete bull run that we all believe is coming here in 2024, 2025, and maybe even into 2026, right? So this really has me excited about where we could go. And it's why KASPA is a top 5 holding of mine. It is now ranked number 3 in all of my holdings, just behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. And it's happened in a quick way too. And I didn't see it coming this quick for me in terms of making KASPA that large of a piece of my portfolio. But I'm super glad I did because, as I mentioned earlier, the tokenomics are perfect. The halving schedule is set up really nicely for these next 2-3 years. We're going to have most of the supply out of there during this bull run. Most of the supply will be circulating. This is very bullish, right? If we take a look at that tokenomics number real quick, you see the max supply 28 billion. That circulating is 21 billion. 76% of the supply is circulating right now. That number is going to be into the 90% range in the middle of the bull run, which is so bullish for us, right? A lot of it comes down to tokenomics. So, can KASPA get to $1 in this next bull run? I think so. I think it can get there and beyond. And I can't wait to be a part of it with all of you guys. And appreciate you guys as always. Let me know what you think about this. Do you agree, disagree? Let me know down below. Also, don't forget to subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Take care.